Hello to my cancers. All right, cancers, let's get into it. This is for the this reading is going to take us to the 31st of January. That's right. So this cycle actually ends on the 28th. So a new cycle begins on the 29th. Yep, new cycle begins on the 29th of January. Let's get into it. Let's set the tone for your reading. Cancers, let's go. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. We're going to try, okay? Keep your fingers crossed. We're gonna try to keep it short and sweet. Whatever spirit says, right? Right. Whatever spirit says, whatever. So I detach myself from anger and replace it with compassion. Woo. All right, let's do it. So yeah, as we're closing out a cycle, let's see. Right now we have 3 planets that are retrograde. So even though these readings are timeless, we have an entire retrograde series on the other channel, the Knowledge channel. So go check that out. Don't forget to check that out. We also have the Etsy store. Go check the Etsy store out. Let's get into it. Let's go get it out. We have candles. We have a lot of things going on. So everything is below in the description. Let's do it. Already prayed over everyone's cards. Already cleared the space. We're doing any negativity, return to sender, all of that. Hexes, dark magic, all of that. We're at the end of a cycle. And so, end of a cycle is really about closing out, finishing out strong, returning banishing, returning any dark magic, hexes, black magic, any of that stuff, returning it to sender, closing out, finishing out strong so that when we move into this new moon phase, you can allow your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon. We had the most celebrated of this cycle was the wolf moon. We had the wolf moon in Cancer on the 13th of January. And so a lot of things about you were uncovered. A lot of things that you may have been in the dark about were uncovered about yourself. Like, you all are really sweethearts, and a lot of things you all allow to just go past. You just kind of sort of just go under the radar because you're such a sweetheart sign, right? But not anymore. Not anymore. A lot of you all are now learning how powerful divine masculine energy is and tapping into it. You all are cardinal signs. And so you're tapping into that divine masculine within you and talking to men and women cancers. Let's get it. Right? Let's get it. Let's get into your reading. That's right. Let's do it. All right. Cancers. There you go. We starting out right. There's number 8 right there. You tossing all that karmic energy right into a burning bowl. No more fear, doubt, confusion, none of that stuff. You're tossing it right into a burning bowl. And you're using that sun as you're recharging from the sun. That's sunbathing. That's sun cleansing. That's right. You just need the power of divine masculine energy. We're not talking about necessarily men. Having divine masculines in your life, men, is powerful all unto itself. But also women who have use of divine masculine and divine feminine energy is also powerful as well, right? Not women who are trying to be men and men who are overly like aggressive, like men who are aggressive. Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about people who are balanced out just in general, right? People who know the power of power of balance. We talk about that, right? So we're talking about you. Like, there we go. I detach myself from anger and replace it with compassion, right? So you don't even have to. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, we're breaking that karmic cycle of just being such a sweetheart where people are just steamrolling over you, right? There we go. So here we have the 8 of Cups here. Here we also have, so you can get some rest. Yeah, so you can finally get some rest. You're learning how to create very firm boundaries. There you go. Asserting yourself. Yep, not falling for the bait and switch anymore. There you go. Yep. So that's the 5 of Wands. Here we're going to start with a 6-card spread. Here we have the Emperor card. There we go. There you go. Learning how to add structure and authority to it. You're not letting yourself be bullied by people who just want to just steamroll their way into your life. No way. No more. You're not doing it. People who feel like it's their way or the highway. Not anymore. Here's a Chariot card. So somebody could be at a crossroad, or at least you may have been in a crossroad in your life. Yeah, you're not letting people do that to you anymore. Yeah. The character assassination, talking about you behind your back and you're just letting stuff go. Not anymore. Somebody is getting off the fence. You're speaking up for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, somebody's not falling for the bait and switch anymore. You're tossing fear, doubt, confusion into a burning bowl as it relates to two energies. One has succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, and the other one was egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. There's two energies that was disrupting your sleep by doing all this assassination of your character behind your back, all this low vibrating conversation, talking about you, trying to bait you into something, and then switching up on you. You're not letting something go this time. Something you're not letting go. You're not angry about it. You're approaching it through a compassionate lens. You get it. These energies can't stay focused to save their lives, because it's something about your compassion. It's something about your nurturing spirit. These energies, honestly, I can't use any other word. They're jealous of it. You're smart. You're compassionate. You're a leader. Right? And people are talking about it. You inspire people, all of these things. You're high vibrational, you know. You know what your purpose is. So when we talk about sun energy, we're talking about purpose. We're talking about creative life force. You know where you're going, right? That's when you see this person. You see their back is straight. They're self-assured. This is not arrogance. This is a person who knows where they're going. They're walking towards the sun. It's a person who is walking away from this depth of emotion, like all of this anxiety. This person knows where they're going, right, in life, right? This person is structured, authoritative. They know how they feel. They know how they feel about life, right? So they're not somebody just telling them what to do. You know, they're not holding on to any secrets and all of this other stuff or whatever. They just know where they are. They know where they're going. They know who they are, right? They're not falling for some kind of bait, you know, of whatever, right? So anyway, where people are trying to put them in this, you know, combative kind of, well, we were concerned with. No, you're not concerned. You're not concerned. It's always some kind of game. You know, it's always some kind of game. You're not concerned, right? You're not concerned. You weren't concerned before. You're playing a game, so you play with somebody else. You're not concerned, right? So, um, yeah. So yeah, somebody was just trying to create some kind of a nightmare, you know. So, but you're awake. You're not talking to them. You're not talking somebody that you're not talking to. So you are very clear and concise. It's somebody that is basically trying to say, um, you're afraid of something or whatever. Looking at your cards here, it's someone that you stopped talking to. Something that they did and you're not talking to them anymore. Um, it could be somebody's mother. Because the Chariot card connects us with Cancer. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. It is. It could be somebody's mother, and if it's not somebody's mother, it could be somebody's. You could have a feeling about someone who feels like it's their way or the highway, right? It could have been someone who was very immature towards you. It could have been somebody who was tyrannical, someone who was abusive towards you, someone who jumped to some conclusions about something as far as you're concerned, and they were wrong about you. They never apologized. They could have been abusive. They could have caused a nightmare in your life, and you were just like, you are so done with them. They could have assassinated your character. They could have told people that you slept around. They could have just been a complete nightmare. They could have baited you into something, or baited someone you love into something, and then switched up and caused them a nightmare. They could have done all kinds of stuff with your loved one. They could have just, literally caused you a nightmare in your life. So it's not always your mom. It could have been someone that was, who just was not nurturing in any way, shape, form, or fashion. They could have done so much stuff to you, Cancer, that the chances of you ever talking to them again is zero. Zero. So anger, you actually feel sorry for them. or may not have any feeling. Like I said, you're replacing anger with compassion. You have no feelings for them at all. It's just none. And so anybody who wants to talk to you about them, like, okay, well, why don't you all just work? If people go through stuff, whatever. No. If you ran down a list of stuff that they did to you, people go, oh my God, well, we didn't know this, or well, they didn't tell us that. You're not, no. People don't even have a clue as. So when you talk about, so right now the Tower card is retrograde, and a lot of people are having a total recall of some stuff that has happened to you from some people. I hope y'all have a journal, because some stuff is coming back as we're closing out a site. As a matter of fact, Uranus is about to close out. That's the Fool card. A lot of people are leaving things behind because some things that was concealed before are being revealed. And that's the Moon card is the I connected to the I believe sign. And so what you may be believing coming through your dreams that some people may be trying to resurface, I hope you're writing it down in a journal, because some of those beliefs may be coming to fruition. If they don't, that's great. Because some of y'all don't want some of those things to come back to life anyway. Some of those dreams that come to, you don't want them to manifest. But you don't want to give life to it. You don't want to give air to it. You would rather you give air to something else. But if they should happen, at least you have it written down so that you don't forget. You don't want to be all over the place, right? But yeah, somebody is trying to bait you into some kind of conversation about somebody, because some people are having some serious regrets about why you walked away. Because people are feeling some kind of way now. So now I'm telling y'all, that's why all this air is down, because so much conversation. Some people have completely annihilated, assassinated y'all character behind your back. And y'all know how I am on my channel. I try to speak highly of everybody on my channel. I'm telling y'all, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt on my channel. I know some of y'all are like, okay, why don't you just go in on some people? But I try my hardest to give people I try to give people the high vibrational stuff. But this right here, when I be followed by this Nine of Swords, somebody has caused y'all absolute nightmares. There's nothing to talk about. You're not falling for the bait and switch. There's no air. None. Add structure and authority to it. Yeah. You got too much information. You have too much information. Yeah. There's nothing else to talk about. Somebody has done way too much. This is somebody that you have in common. Somebody now wants to talk. Somebody really wants to bait you into a conversation about, this is somebody either you were married to in business, married to in love, somebody that you either have kids with or family, some kind of family stuff. They have caused you an utter nightmare. No. Nope. Here we have the Two of Wands here. Nope. Because something is closed out now. Something is complete. Something is complete. And somebody is being used as a pawn in the game. You don't playing games, tricks are for kids. And you don't eat cereal no more, so nope. Even on this card, it's blood on the card. So somebody, you're not playing mind games. Something, like I said before, it's like I said, you're getting some rest. 5 and 4 is 9. It's two energies. Like I said, it's two energies. There we go. Two energies right there. You're not talking to anymore. They have done so much character assassination behind your back. They sacrificed somebody, and you made too many sacrifices to dream big. It's too, like I said, to get looped into something. They don't even realize you know what they did behind your back. They think they got away with something. They didn't. They don't even know what you know, and you're not even gonna tell them. The answer is just a no. See, one of them think that they have a chance. One of them think that they have a chance, but really neither one of them have a chance. All both of them. One of them, they know for certain they don't have a chance. They don't have a snowball's chance in hell. They don't have a chance. Because it's a wrap. Number 7 means something is complete. Something is done. Right? But one of them think that they have a slight chance because you've been cordial. But actual no, neither one of them have a chance. Because they don't know what you know. And there's nothing you need to tell them. The reason why you're not going to tell them anything, because you've reached a level of emotional maturity. Because of the level of emotional maturity that you know. Yep, here's a Two of Cups here. You all are kindred spirits, so you picked up on everything. And on top of that, the I believe sign. The reason why I tell people when you're reading, when you're new to your gifts, never just go by what you believe, because you'll be all talking off the top of your head. I believe this, I believe that. Write it down. When you believe, and you have a dream, download, whatever, whether you have a download at the kitchen sink, in your shower, while you're driving, whatever, do voice notes, whatever you can. You're not going to stop texting while you're driving. Never do that. Voice notes, whatever. Always ask source for the physical evidence of something. Always. Source, show me in a way that I would understand. Right? Somebody has no idea that source was using them as the inside spy. They have no idea. People were telling on them, and they don't even know that source was using them, telling on them. They don't even know. But your wishes were being fulfilled. They don't even have a clue. So yeah, you're not even angry. That's the thing. You're not even angry. You're actually compassionate towards them. You actually feel sorry for the energy, because they don't. You actually feel bad for them because you know they were being used as a pawn in a game. That's the sad thing about it. You know they were being used as a pawn in the game. You actually feel sorry because they don't know that they were being used as a pawn. And they still being used as a pawn. Even if you would say to them today, at this very moment, you know you were being used as a pawn. They would look at you like a deer in headlights. So here we have the Page of Pentacles here. So you're going to have a message on like a new lease. You're going to feel like a new lease on life. Sometimes it's just best for, you just to pray for people, for real. Just pray. Just pray. Yeah, take the blindfolds off. You're not even at an impasse. You're not in an impasse, like I said. Yeah. Just take the blindfolds off and just be grateful for your gifts. Really, just be grateful for your gifts. You're not in an impasse. You're actually, for some of you all, you're not even being blindsided, because your beliefs are coming to fruition because you already knew ahead of time. That is why you prepared. You already knew ahead of time. You're not being blindsided. You already knew ahead of time that something is already closed out. You already knew that somebody was going to try to bait you into a conversation. You already knew that someone was going to try to argue with you about something. You already knew. You already knew. You already knew you were not going to even respond to it. Like, you already knew. Like, you already knew you weren't going to give any air, because air is power. Nothing can survive without air. You're not going to give any air to it. Like, for what? You're going to sit yourself comfortably right on your throne, like this person said. I'm talking to men and women, Cancer. You're going to sit yourself perched right on your throne. You already went down a rabbit hole. You already saw peculiar things. You already drank the potion. You already ate the cake. You already woke up from a nightmare. You already returned back to your throne. What is there to say? Nothing. So, let's talk about the blessings. The next set of blessings you have. Like I said, you detach yourself from anger and you replace it with compassion. You already know. Yep. You already see it. You already resolved something in your spirit. This is the Temperance card. Like I said, you see it from a higher frequency. You already see something from a higher frequency. You've already made too many sacrifices. Yeah. You've already moved on. You've already moved on. Something is not your responsibility. You've already moved on. Argue. Some people feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, and you don't. You've already moved on. Yeah, you already know that somebody was a part of a team. Like, child, you already know. You already know, child. You already know. You already know they were part of a team. You know they didn't have any authority on the team. They just had a title. You already know they got paid to do something, child. You already know. They can't tell you what you already know, child. You already know. All right, let's close it out. You don't even care how much money they got paid. You don't care. You don't. You already know. Now tell me something you don't know. That's why you can toss something into a burning bowl. Source already said you already won. You already won. That's why you can add authority. You already add authority and structure to something. You already won. That's why you don't have to fall for the bait and switch. Something is already closed out. You've already moved on. You easily adapt. You easily adapt to something. That's why you're not falling for any kind of bait and switch. You're not falling for the baiting into a warm conversation. Can we talk about such and such? No, we can't. Well, you don't want to just no. Because you already know somebody's already gone through a rebirth. They caught between two salamanders. You got the message loud and clear. This is one. You already have an idea. You already no. Nope. 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 Nothing to talk about. Vain, vengeful, green with envy. You know, it's like I said, like I said, you already have an idea. For them, as far as they're concerned, that's just part of their identity. That's part of what motivates them. Somebody wanted a life that they were. That's why somebody now is what you're dealing with here is an energy who is motivated. Their motivation is different than yours. They are solely motivated by money, Cancer. That is it. They're motivated by money. And salamanders spiritually are about rebirth, right? And so they were motivated by money. That's it. They will literally do anything for money. And when I say anything, including selling you out in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So, but the thing is that they didn't realize that they were a kindred spirit of yours. So everything that they did, it was like Source physically sent a microphone onto them, but it was like a microphone camera on them. Everywhere they went, Source was sending you in, your spirit in with them. So you felt everything they were going through. Every time they slept with somebody, Source, you felt it. Literally, when they were sleeping with somebody, you could have been celibate and you felt it. When they got sick, you felt it. That's how tapped into their spirit you are. That's a kindred spirit. Every time they went through something, you felt it. They had a nightmare. You felt it. It wasn't even your nightmare. You picking up on everything they picked up on. If you try to explain a kindred spirit to somebody who is not tapped in and who don't believe in that quote unquote air quote stuff, they would think you was crazy. Until you sat down and talked to somebody who is a kindred spirit, and you said, well, you want to, and you went back to your stuff and said, it was on such and such date, were you going through such and such? They were like, well, how did you know this and how did you know that? They would think that you was absolutely bonkers. You don't have to say anything to them. Just toss it into a burn bowl. Don't be baited into anything. This person is motivated by something totally different than what you motivated by. Totally different. And you're not judging them because we're all in human form. That's why you can operate, you can replace anger with compassion. We're all in human form. All of us are in human form. We're all in human form. Right? Yeah. Yeah. We're all in human form. So you can put a manhole cover over the past as far as they're concerned. That's a wrap. Yeah. You put a manhole cover over the past. It's a wrap. Because if you stay connected to them, they will drag you down to a lower frequency with them, and that's not where you're trying to go. The two, if you stay connected to the both of them, they will drag you down to a lower frequency with them. They toxic. If you stay connected to one for sure, you know it'll drag you down to a lower frequency. If you're staying connected to the other one, it'll drag you down to a lower frequency. Because they're both karmics. Because they're both connected to the same organization. And you already have an idea. They're both connected to the same, because they both had to go through a rebirth. They had to go through the same thing. Yeah. So there you go. So keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. Yeah, keep your vibrations high. So you got 777. It's all three of them. They had to go through the same. They all had to go through the same thing. There's three of them. Keep your vibrations high. You're not judging anybody at all, but stay as far away from them as possible. Yeah. You don't even have to look back. Just move on. Just move on. You don't even have to look back. Move on. Let's close it out. All right. You're not, like I said, you're not judging anybody. Let's see what your angel number is, and let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, they joined in this character assassination. You're not moving on from anything. They wanted to be a part of something so bad, having to do with, art, music, aesthetics. Somebody wanted to be a part of entertainment so bad. This is art, music, aesthetics. They want to be a part of an industry so bad that they would do anything, and somebody had to be a sacrifice. Whatever industry they're in, it can be any kind of industry, but they wanted to create a life. It's not always entertainment, right? Just that's one, but whatever industry they're a part of, they want to be as part of something. It could be travel industry, doesn't matter, whatever it is. They want to be a part of something. It could be they could want to be a part of a certain socioeconomic group. Like, let's say, for instance, you got family members who wanted to be in a different tax bracket. So for them, they saw an opportunity to be a part of a certain tax bracket, and you were the sacrifice. That was it. Okay, so we want to be a part of a certain tax bracket. Okay, so who we want to sacrifice? You. So it's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. You already won. 487. Imagine. So contemplate what will be. You are invited to use your inherent skills of creation. Creation. Your angels ask you to practice visualization. So sit in meditation for 5 minutes and allow yourself to visualize your world daily, as if what you want has already happened. So feel your feelings fully, see the colors of this life vividly, and allow yourself to wonder at this brand new world. So 487. Yeah, 487. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, you are, like I said, keep your vibrations high. I'm telling you, you got so many. When I tell you blessings coming across your path, it's like triple blessings coming across your path. 7 of Cups is a devil in the minor arcana. Arcana would be secrets, minor secrets. And You're not angry. Well, I mean, well, I can't tell you how to feel. I really can't tell you how to. I'm just. This is just a card. I'm not telling anybody how to feel. I'm not stepping on your toes to tell you how to feel. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards. But these energies are all a part of the same whatever for financial gain, right? They're all a part of the same. And as you go back through your memory, because we're talking about Tower card is still retrograde. They've all been a part of the same thing that you're just now waking up to at this point. And what is your life going to look like without these energies? Basically, what is your life going to look like without these energies in it? What is your life going to look like without these energies in it? Because you're moving on without them. You're moving on without them. They were all a part of the same team. You have enough information at this point. They all played a role in slowing down your money. You're going to have this whole new lease on life. You have this, you've already gone down a rabbit hole. You know now who's who. I don't even see you taking one last look back at any of it. I just see you moving on without them. I see you moving on without these energies, period. I see you moving on without them. Yep. Something about your energy is a triple threat. Universe abundance. I'm telling you, triple. 777. That's you. You're going to feel very lucky. You're putting a manhole cover over this. Somebody did not wake up until they relocated. For real. You did not wake up until you relocated. Something about you moving on is not until you woke up. That's when you woke up. That's when the scales from your eyes really started to move on. When Source started putting people across your path to help you to wake up. So we got 7 here. Yeah. So here we have universe abundance. So the universe abundantly supports you. The force of love is around. This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today, creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. Visualize the power of the universe flowing onto your being and envision your own creative forces amping up to meet it. Draw another card knowing that the next message will amplify by this energy. So one more card. All right, angel cards. So yeah. Yeah, so you are operating in compassion. And like I said, something had to bring out this energy in you. You felt something, right? You had to walk away from all of this anxiety because you kept feeling something. You felt it one time, then you felt it 2 times, you felt it 3 times. And every time you felt something, Source says, keep your vibrations high. Source kept putting people in your path to keep your vibrations high. Somebody kept saying, I got your back, I got your back, I got your back. Keep your vibrations high, keep your vibrations high, keep your vibrations high. They may not have been the exact words, but every time your vibrations were kept high, Source is like, I'm going to give you the physical evidence of something. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. Energies are all on the same team. All on the same team. So this is not meant for you to hurt anybody. That's why you can detach yourself from anger. You don't need to be angry really about it. You can just replace it with compassion. You really can replace it because people are just motivated by different things. That's it. That's it. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. Trusted universe. So 893, step into the unknown. The universe has an abundance of opportunities for you, but you have to step into the unknown to receive it. Your angels support and remind you not to let fear hold you back from growth. Stand in front of a mirror and repeat to yourself, I can handle anything that comes my way with confidence and grace. Do this until it feels natural. That's right. That's what I have for you. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, so that 5 of Swords there, you're not arguing with anybody about anything. Not at all. Definitely not. You're not arguing with anybody about anything. Yep, karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in a current life. Yep. All right. So, all right. So, like I said, you want to keep your vibrations high. You have some good karma coming across your path, or dharma coming across your path. You keep your vibrations high. You're definitely going through a rebirth, and you, like I said, you already won. Somebody could be at a crossroad. You can trust the universe, right? Well, there it is. Luck is on your side. So somebody's trying to aim high. Continue aiming higher. Continue aiming higher. That is what I have for you all, Cancers. That is what I have for you all. Like I said, when the moon, like I said, everybody is going through, you're breaking karmic cycles. Like I said, I feel like somebody is really, really a sweetheart here, and Source is trying to help somebody kind of to learn how to just balance it out. Just really learning how to be a little bit more assertive, just in your approach, just in general, in a loving way, obviously, not in a, no aggression, please. Child, we don't need no more aggression on this planet. But, yeah, and just in a loving way. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. I think this is, did we have any other cards? I think, let me see. One more card. Yeah. Yeah, let me get this one last card. We're going to go ahead and close it out. Yep. Spend time with friends. Yeah, spend time with friends. So this reduces to 13, 4, 9, it's 1, 3. So yeah, so that's also rebirth number 2, right? So somebody is highly creative. Someone is highly, highly creative. And here on Earth, 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is Earth number, right? So you're going to say, you know, you're still a divine being of light who's had a human experience here, you know, on Earth. But like that's what I'm seeing for you. That is what I have for you. I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye.